Hi there, Bobcats. This is a BandLab tutorial video for the assignment Form Unit Final Project. We're in a brief 2-class unit on form, looking at how to write ABA style. Remember, Bobcats, ABA style is when you write your song kind of in that Oreo cookie format, where you have a cookie on the bottom, your A section, cream in the middle, your B section, and another cookie on top, your A section. A, B, A. So check it out on the must do. We're going to write another song in ABA form. Try to have each section be 8 bars long this time instead of 4. Record each section separately. After each section is recorded, piece each track together so that the B section happens right after the A. Copy and paste your A section to the end of your song so that the song is in ABA style, meaning that the song starts and ends with the A section. So, 4 tracks: drums, bass, melody, harmony. You should write in some drum fills at the end of each one of your sections to help us transition. And for our most aspirational of Bobcats, you should add extra tracks to your section from the loop library. So once you're ready, click on Start Assignment, choose Teacher's Assignment. I have to get in a slightly different way since I'm the teacher. Remember, you have multiple ways to record your drums. You could take on the drum machine. You could take on adding a manual drum set in the instruments or the creator kit or the percussion kit. But I'm going to go ahead and start out with my drum machine, Bobcats. And I'm going to recommend that at this part of the video, that you spend some time working out your A and your B patterns. I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to show you that my A section on the top, I can go to the top right corner of this box and you'll see that my cursor turns into the sideways arrow, not the hand, but the sideways arrow. And at that point, I'm able to click and drag to make my song, my A section, longer or shorter. I'm going to go ahead and make it longer so that it is 8 bars long. So that means I have to have it come not just up to the 8, but up to the 9 for 8 complete bars. I did a 2-finger click down here to clear out my drum pattern. I'm going to recommend that you guys write a simple drum pattern that has just about 10 to 15 hits in it. And again, you could have taken the route to record your drums manually. So at this point of the video, I'm going to recommend that you pause the video to work on your song. All right, let's get back together now. Now that we have our drums set up, we're going to go and add in our bass track. Check it out. I'm going to go ahead and find a bass track. And remember, bass is anything that is octave 1 or 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and try out the bass instrument because I know it can go down to octave 1 and 2. Here we go. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and just choose a set of notes to work with. I think I'm just going to use the black keys, and I'm going to start off with my bass. My A section is just going to do the 2-note bass use, so check it out on my recording. And just like that, I have a section recorded. Notice that my B is still like separate. Like I might as well just scoot it out of the way. I'm trying to just record my A section today separately. If you found that if your bass went on like too far, like this, you're able to move your mouse to the bottom right corner to this little emblem, and you could scoot your recording to be just as long as your drum part so that they match each other, just like that. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to recommend that you pause your video and work out your bass part. Nicely done, Bobcats. Let's get moving on. We're going to add the melody track next, a new melody instrument. Be sure to choose an instrument that has octave value of 5 or 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the piano up here in 5 and 6. And I think for my note set this time for my piano, I'm going to have it use these black keys. Yeah, I'm going to have it generally go downwards. That'll be my move with the piano here. And I'll make my B section be different. I'm thinking ahead to think, I'm going to record my piano this way, and then maybe in my B section, I'll do it the opposite way. So I'm thinking of ways in advance of how my A is going to be different from my B. So check it out. Here's a recording of my B section. Check it out. I have this cool piano part that's based on downwards notes here. I'm digging it. Again, you could move your mouse to that bottom right corner of any box here to make sure that you scoot them to be the same length as other part. I'm going to go ahead and suggest, Bobcats, that you pause your video at this point and work out your melody part. All right, let's get back together here and let's finish up our A section by adding in a harmony track. Remember, the harmony track is in between the bass and the melody, so it has to be the octaves in between. So I think I'm going to record at octave 3 or 4 on the lush vocals. And I'm going to try to just match what I did on the piano, more or less. I know on the piano I did. That was kind of my thing. Maybe I'll do, 5 notes going backwards, but I'll start from here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have it kind of match how the melody moves with some different note set. 5 different black notes I'm working with for my note set here. Yeah, I'm going to try to have it match the melody, which is my piano. So I'm going to be listening along to my piano while I record my voice, my voice lush vocals here. All right, let's try it out. There you have it. I tried my best to match it, but it's not quite exact. But that's one of the cool things about it, is when it's not quite exact, sometimes it sounds even better. So that's where I'm at so far. Believe it or not, I have my A section completely figured out right now. If I wanted to do the should do to add a drum fill, I could go and reduce this section by 1 and add in a drum machine, like another page from deep down here to make it be a drum fill. I'm going to go ahead and do the should do today to give you guys an idea about what that would look like. So this is the same as my drum beat I had before, but I'm just going to make it kind of like fall apart in the second half. Make it play like a lot more notes. Something like that. And I'm just going to go and add that in over here. So now I have this kind of like cool transitionary drum fill that leads to my B section. Okay, so Bobcats, at this point, you should pause your video and finish up your A section. Nicely done. At this point, Bobcats, you should go in and start working on your B section. So here's my drum machine. I'm going to go ahead and work out my B section, adding that B in. I'm going to go ahead and make sure, oh, you know what? I already have that B. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my B section is also 8 bars long. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one has to be about like that, I think. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So that'll be where my B section goes. You know, I don't need to scooch it up right there, but I could. At this point, Bobcats, you're going to go ahead and you're going to kind of do the same process track by track. You're going to record a different part for your melody, a different part for your bass, a different part for your harmony. And you're going to just scooch all of your stuff together. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video right here. If you have any questions on how to finalize, let me know.